This actually goes a little further in, and it says, what is play to earn? Because you know how we do things. We always want to explain things, make them simple to help you make better decisions in the future. Play to earn is a business model where users get to play a game and earn appreciating in-game assets while doing it. The key component in this model is to give gamers ownership, like you were just talking about, Miguel, over those assets and enable them to increase their value by playing the game actively. Usually in the crypto world, defining the ownership is possible through the use of NFTs, non-fungible tokens. The main idea of play to earn is to reward players for putting their time and effort into the game. By participating in a specific game, players create value for other gamers in the ecosystem and the developers. In turn, they receive a reward in the form of potentially appreciating in-game assets, which can be a certain type of cryptocurrency. Some of the most famous examples of such games include Axie Infinity, Decentraland, and the Sandbox. You know, Miguel, I think it's a very simple but a wild idea. The idea is that there is the market. People do play these games. People do love these games, and people do love to distinguish themselves within the games. So I think there is a massive market that Axie had tapped into, that Decentraland is trying to tap into, that all of these different games, Illuvium's coming out, and they're tapping into the idea that, wait a minute, customers are willing. I mean, look at the land prices on Illuvium. It's disgusting, right? People are willing to say, you know what? I own this piece. I own this piece of land in Illuvium. And when you're playing, daggone it, you will pay your taxes when you're on my land. You know what I mean? Or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's what a flex, right? You now own part of the video game. And I think it's ingenious. Because think about this. Okay, so we've always played video games, and the only form of payment was right off the bat. You would buy the game from the developer, from the software company, whatever, right? And then boom, that's it. And then maybe they'd have a store where you could buy some things, whatever. This encourages, because I didn't understand it at first. I didn't really understand, like, wait a minute, how are they going to pay you to play this game? But what I didn't understand was that, think about how encouraging it is to want to play a game when you know that you literally can play this game and earn money. How many more people are going to be spending time playing these games? How many more people are then going to be joining in on and a part of that secondary market? And I all but guarantee you there will be, albeit minute, but there will be massive amounts of them, financial, just small fees associated with the secondary market. And get yourself stretched out, Miguel. Give it to me, bro. I see you're ready.
I'm bringing the heat, bro. So I gotta stay limber.
Yeah,
I gotta stay limber. So I'm bringing the heat.
What you got?
What people don't realize is the reason why they will pay you to play their game is because big tech has realized that it's all about grabbing your attention. So if they need to pay you to have your attention, what does TikTok do? They incentivize you to be on the platform for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Why do videos get more views than others? Because they get more engagement, right? People stay on longer when they watch certain videos that get good engagement, and that way that video gets promoted to more people to suck more people in and keep them in for those 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 3 minutes, whatever it is, and keep scrolling and scrolling. So they need to keep your attention. And what are these play to earn games going to do? They're going to pay you for your attention, because even though they're paying you for your attention, your metadata, your attention is valuable to them. At the same time, the reason why they can afford to pay you is because, like you said, every metaverse, every play to earn game releases land. They release their own token, aka they get fundraising, right? Everybody's investing in the token before the project is even released. They're already making money, because they have reserves of that token for themselves. They're making a boatload of money. Then they start selling you land. They start selling you items. They start selling you legendary swords, legendary armor, legendary this, and buy. And then you play the game and you earn while playing the game. But they're always selling you something along the lines. And then they let you resell. So they are making money left and right, hand over fist, with everything that they're releasing. That's why they can pay you. and they want to keep you on their platform. They understand that the digital world is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and more competitive, more competition in video games, more competition in the metaverse. And the way to succeed is by sucking you in and keeping you in longer in there with your attention span.
Yeah.
And they're doing that by incentivizing you to pay. Where do you go? Would you go to Celsius or would you go to BlockFi? Who pays you better? Whoever
Right.
pays you better, that's where you're going,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
play to earn is going to be the same way. Whatever game is making more money or is more profitable and is paying
Yep.
you more for your attention, that's the game people are going to jump into.
And the other wild thing that I've noticed, and I thought about it a lot when we went into Decentraland, and there was people running around with the monkey book bag on their back, right? And you pointed it out and you said, "Bro, he's got an Apes 3D." And I said, "Well, how do you know that?" And you said, "Well, that book bag is an NFT showing that he's got that ape or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, whatever." But as I started to think about it, literally that is advertising for that NFT. And so
Yes.
what I think is going to happen is as these games become interoperable, people are going to be seeing each other in this metaverse, right? Or they're going to be seeing a character or a representation of whatever, doesn't matter. But each of those characters are going to essentially be carrying advertising signs. And